Elections are some of the most stressful times in politics and governance, particularly for voters who must sift through the never-ending stream of statements, interviews, claims, accusations and more that become frenzied during that time. This is why it's important that we are all vigilant to check the spread of misinformation, disinformation and fake news that spreads during this time. Welcome to The Proof, powered by Africa Check, where every week we are in the business of fact-checking for a better society. I am Joe Hansen, and this week we take on claim circulated on social media that Nigeria's 2023 election dates have changed. Welcome back to The Proof. Here is the background on today's fact check. A recent post on a Nigerian Facebook page with more than 280,000 followers had the screaming headline, INEC announces date for 2023 general elections. The post claims Nigeria's 2023 general elections to elect the president, vice president, members of the House of Representatives and Senate will be held on 18 February 2023. It adds that the election for governors and the state houses of assemblies will hold on 4th March 2023. We found similar claims on Facebook. So, what's wrong with this post? Nigeria's elections are holding in February 2023. But is the date correct, and why is such a detail important? Joining me now is Olwell Okwi, researcher and community manager at Africa Check. Welcome. Olwell, take me through how you fact-check this claim.
We checked this claim for tracing back to the 26th of February 2022, when the Independent National Electoral Commission published a timetable and a schedule for activities for the 2023 general election on its website, and that schedule does contain dates and of key activities leading up to the election, and now based on that document, you see that the presidential and National Assembly election, and also that of which is the House of Representatives and the Senate election, will be held on the 25th of February 2023, and also the election for governors and the state houses of assembly will be held about later on the 11th of March 2023. And so, the cloud claim that checking, is on the Facebook post, that which didn't make any mention of when or where INEC, supposedly, changed the date or gave a different date from what is on its website.
But Olwell, aside from the published timetable, how else did you fact-check this claim?
We also looked through the INEC's website, its social media handles, for any mention of a new election dates, and we didn't find any, and we also, considering the fact that election is a major national event, and if there is a change in the date of such an event, it will obviously be widely reported by mainstream media, and of course we did checks, and there was no mention in anywhere in the news about a date change. Didn't find any evidence of the claim that we were checking.
We always mention disinformation, misinformation, and fake news a lot. What category does this particular claim fall under?
It's a bit difficult to establish the exact category this claim belongs to, because it might not be easy to determine whether or not the person who posted this did it intentionally or intentionally to deceive or not. I mean, it could have been that the person got information somewhere else and posted. But then generally, how to differentiate misinformation and disinformation is essentially has to do with intention. So when a person posts false information deliberately to deceive and to gain whatever advantage, that is called disinformation.
Is it even possible to quantify how bad it could be if even just 100 or so people share this post?
Really, it's hard to quantify, but one we can be sure is that the impact will be huge, because when people share posts, you realize that from each of those people that share the post, there's always a potential of more people sharing it from those people, and then also the potential of that information also moving away from Facebook or any other online platform to offline, and then people pushing it on with word of mouth. And so the impact is huge, and of course it has potential to sort of mislead a scant portion of the electorate and possibly get them disenfranchised.
Tell me, Orwell, what are the risks of sharing this misinformation to the public?
Now, this kind of misinformation can cause confusion and possibly lead to the disenfranchising of voters, and sort of affect their ability to participate fully in the election and in democracy generally. And so it's really important that people are careful with the information they push out, especially on matters like election.
Thank you so much, Orwell Okpi, for being with us here on The Proof. When we come back after the break, we'll bring to you our verdict. And here is our verdict on The Proof for today. Part of our responsibilities as citizens is not to share misinformation in any way. Once we come across information that we are not sure of, it is better we refrain from sharing so that we don't add to the fake news floating around. As good citizens, let's do more to curb the spread of false information. For more details on the fact check, visit www.africacheck.org. That's www.africacheck.org. If you have any comments or claim you want us to fact check, you can tweet us at AfricaCheck_NG and follow us on all social media platforms, for we are at News Central TV. And you can check out our website. It's www.newscentral.africa. I am Joe Hanson. Until I come your way again next week, stay tuned and always stick to the proof.